Hi everyone, this is Stephanie Dunn here, and I'm bringing you the June 2nd club meeting video. As you know, we cannot meet in person for 4-H activities until after July 1, but the leaders wanted to go ahead and bring you a video tonight on our regularly scheduled meeting date, so we could pass on important information and reminders about upcoming events. I know you probably, like us, have a lot of questions about the fair. We will go over some of those this evening. Unfortunately, even the leaders don't know all of the answers right now. We are waiting to hear more from council and fair board about the fair and our shows. Information is changing weekly, if not daily sometimes. So please know that sometimes we're finding out things right along with you. And as soon as we get more information about the way things are going to work, we will be sure to pass that along. We are going to start our meeting tonight with a report from our club ambassador. I asked the officers, if you remember, a couple of them did videos for our last month meeting, and I asked a couple of them to do a video for tonight as well. So we're going to start with Becca Legan, our club ambassador.
I'm Rebecca Legan, and I'm the 4-H Horse and Pony Club ambassador. And I just wanted to tell everybody what's going on with the non-living projects. So you still will drop them off. You'll still do them. You'll still drop them off in their respective buildings. You just this year won't stay to watch them be judged and all of that stuff. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I had to say. Hope everyone stays safe and healthy. Bye.
And now this month's treasurer's report from our club treasurer, Desi Freeman.
Hey guys, I'm hoping you guys are all doing okay. I know I am. I'm here to give the treasurer's report. And the checking balance, we have $935.52. In the savings account, we have $12,723 and $23.34. The banking account balance, we also including color guard funds totaling $884.89, and horseball and hippology funds totaling to $224.30. At the next meeting, we should be able to give a complete report on the flower fundraiser. So that was the treasurer's report. I'm hoping you guys are all doing okay and that we are going to get through this together and we are being strong. With that, see you guys next time.
All right, and now on to some reminders. The first one is our Perfect Attendance Award. We are still going to award the Perfect Attendance winners this year. All members who have perfect attendance from January through July, which the July meeting is June 29th. So if you have perfect attendance, those meetings, January through the end of June meeting, you will get a small prize to celebrate your accomplishment. All of those members with perfect attendance will be entered in a drawing to win one of the 2 grand prizes. So remember, even though we haven't been meeting in person the past couple of times, if you do the attendance activity at the end of the video and submit it by the end of the week, that counts as your attendance points and credit for the meeting. Just a reminder, this year more than ever, it is very important that you check your handbook for all of the enrollment and show rules. We haven't been together in person to go over those with you at meetings or clinics, so it is super important and your responsibility to know and follow all of those rules. There are consequences listed in the handbook if you do not follow those rules. Some of those consequences include not being able to show at fair or state fair. So make sure you know what you are supposed to be doing. The extension office is still closed to the public right now. You should have gotten an email from them a while ago about making appointments. They have a Sign Up Genius where you can make appointments if you need to go get things for other projects or pick things up. Just a reminder that they can only accept cash or check. They cannot accept credit cards. So make sure if you go that you have what you need. If you need another link to the Sign Up Genius and you can't find it in your email, please let me know and I can forward that to you. I know they also posted it on Facebook again recently. Some more announcements. Animal enrollment was due online by June 1st. That was yesterday. You should have gotten a reminder from the extension office about that. They are giving a little bit of grace this year due to everything else going on and the craziness, but you need to make sure if you did not do that by yesterday that you do that ASAP. If you need help with that, the leaders can't help. We don't have access to that side of the system, so you will have to call the extension office and have them help you. Animal entries for county fair and record sheets are due by July 1st. They have not opened up the fair entry system yet for you to go sign up for your classes. I know Lori in the extension office is working on getting that all updated for the year. You should get a notification from the office when that is open. We do have written instructions on our website for both of those. Remember, record sheets are going to be online only. If you have any paper versions that were in your brown sack or that you've printed off our website, those are not going to be acceptable forms of your record sheet this year. You must fill out the Google Sheet and turn it in. Like I said, the record sheets are only going to be accepted on that Google form online. Normally you come to that last meeting and you bring your record sheets and you have the member signature and a parent signs it and then a 4-H leader will sign it. Because they're doing the online version to keep everyone safe and at home, you do not need signatures this year. I assume that next year when everything hopefully is back to normal, we will go back to the regular record sheets with signatures, but for this year only, they are doing the Google form. Check your email. You should have gotten an email. There's a separate link for the junior version and the intermediate version and the senior version. I will try and post those links on our Facebook page as well, and I can forward them to you if you need them. Just another reminder about vaccination reports. I'm starting to get some of them, so thank you very much if I've already gotten yours. But you have to complete that vaccination report and carry to all 4-H events. You know, obviously right now there's not a lot of outside 4-H shows, but it would be fair or a clinic or state fair. You have to have that. Normally, I would be getting a lot of these from you at clinics. Obviously, this year that can't happen. So please, 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 when you have that done, text me or email me a picture of it or a PDF of it. Please don't wait until you come to the fair. That will be very hectic and crazy if we are trying to track down 100 and some vaccination reports the first day of the horse show. Just a reminder about some award applications. Spirit of 4-H, Most Improved, Sportsmanship. All nominations are due to me by the last day of fair. You can print it out. You can email it to me, whatever you need to do. I've gotten a few of these already. Obviously, I know some of you are probably going to have to wait till fair to fill these out, just because that's when you're seeing a lot of people for the first time and watching the kids in action. And now we're getting to the fair updates, which we've had a lot of questions about. Please know, we don't know everything right now, but these are the updates that we do know from either Purdue or 4-H Council or the Johnson County Fair Board. The Johnson County Fair this year will not be open to the public. So no commercial tents, no midway, no grandstands. Fair Board, I have heard, is meeting every couple of weeks from now until fair, so there could be updates to this. One of the things I know they're talking about is, do we want to have any food vendors open? So this is what I know for sure right now, and I will be sure to pass out any updates. Something that got announced today was they're not having a fair parade this year. Animal shows will be in a show and go format, so no overnight stays. Your horse cannot stay in the stall overnight. There's no camping. You'll come to the show and go home. Please know that the rest of these that I'm about ready to talk to, and those first two, these did not come from your leaders. We're just volunteers, and we have to do what Purdue tells us to do. They did not come from our county extension office. This is from the state. So please keep that in the back of your mind. We are very fortunate in our county that our Fair Board and Council and Extension Office want to work together to give the kids some sort of show. A lot of counties have looked at this huge list of requirements from Purdue and have decided that they don't have the resources, either manpower or financial reasons, to be able to follow all of these. So I know it's going to be different. There are going to be things that are not going to be fun and what we want, but please keep in the back of your mind that this is better than the alternative. The alternative is we don't have a show at all. We don't have a fair at all. And a lot of kids in other counties are dealing with that right now. So please help the leaders out. Let's work together and put on the best fair show that we can for our kids, because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. It's about our kids and giving them a great learning experience. I still will need lots of volunteers to help. I know a lot of you have reached out on social media and asked, what can you do to help put this on? I will be sending in July a sign-up sheet for fair. I will need lots of parent helpers. So please consider working something the day of one of the shows to help the leaders out. Moving forward, we don't know a lot of details like parking or, admittance to the fairgrounds. We know the fair is not open to the public, but we don't know what that means for our 4-H exhibitors. We don't know, is it family only that can come with them, or is there a certain number of people that can come with them? We don't know any of those things yet. Okay. Just some more fair updates. Like I said earlier, record sheets are due by July 1. Online only. The leaders will not sign them. Your class entries are due in fair entry by July 1. See there, all members, leaders, and volunteers have to wear face coverings. That is another requirement from Purdue. Since that first came out, we've heard a little bit more about, well, maybe they don't need to wear it when they're washing their horse, but maybe they need to wear it in the makeup pen, but, maybe not here. And so I'm sure over the next weeks and months that we will get clarification about that. Please don't let the fact that you have to wear a face covering discourage you from showing. Sign up your horse and come to the fair, and we will do the best we can to make it work. Social distancing is required at all times. We have to have a sign-in log of everyone present each day of the show. So we'll send out more information on how we're going to do that when it gets closer to the fair. Disinfecting wipes and hand sanitizer are needed. The extension office has some. I know the club will get some. But if you have any you would like to donate, please reach out to me. We will be using a lot of that to wipe everything down at the end of each show day. Some more fair updates that have come from Purdue. They recommended, and our fair board worked out a contract with a company that is going to have live broadcasting of each animal show during the fair week. So we will have someone there recording the show and broadcasting it on Facebook and through their website. So if you do have family members that are worried about coming due to the COVID concerns, we'll be sure to send out those links that you can send in them so they can watch from home. Some more things, we have to have the kids use hand sanitizer after exiting the ring. Limit the number of people in the show ring, which for horses won't be as big of a deal as it is for some of the other animals. But that does kind of put a damper on things. Like when we do certain classes, we'll have to make sure the kids are spread out far enough. All surfaces have to be sanitized after each show. So think about like entry and exit gates and door handles and stall handles and the restrooms and the entry booth. So I'm sure that will be one of the jobs that I have and need help with. So please let me know if you want to help with that. Stalls need to be cleaned and sanitized after use. We know that is a fact. What we don't know, and what our Art West, our Fair Board representative, is going to find out in the next month is that every day after the show? Is that end? What all does that entail as far as cleaning and sanitizing? And when we know, again, we'll let you know. One thing Purdue recommended was to have a virtual option. If anyone does not feel comfortable coming to show their animal and following all of these guidelines, what kind of virtual option can we put in place for them to still show their animal? And that's pretty much as far as I know for that right now. We know we have to do something, but we're waiting again for guidance from 4-H Council and Fair Board to know exactly what that virtual option will look like. If you remember, you don't have to show your horse at the fair to complete your year in 4-H. You complete your year in 4-H by turning in your record sheet. So if you don't want to do this or you don't want to do the virtual show, that's okay. Turn in your record sheet and complete your year in 4-H. More calendar info. Hopefully you've been getting my emails with the clinics and the YouTube links to watch the videos. We will keep doing them in all of June, and I even have some the first couple of weeks in July. We're trying to do a different topic each week. Just make sure that by Friday at midnight, you either write the paragraph or send in the video of you practicing that skill with your horse to get your attendance points. We are very hopeful that we will get to do our year-end banquet on Sunday, October 25th in Scott Hall. We will have more information for you when that comes closer. We do have a meeting scheduled virtually on June 29th. We usually schedule that one before the July 1st deadline. That way we can sign record sheets for everybody. And that was scheduled before all of the shutdown happened. So we are going to keep that on the schedule. I hope by that date I will have more specific information for you. As far as the fair show goes, I know that our schedule will be different. I can tell you for sure right now we will not be showing all 6 or 7 days like we normally do, but we will have a fair show. It might be a shortened schedule. It will definitely be shorter days. I'm waiting for some guidance from Fair Board. But you will have the opportunity to come show your horse if you want to. Super, super important this year more than ever to stay informed any way that you can so that you know what's going on with the fair and with our horse shows. Make sure that if you have Facebook or Instagram, you follow us on there to get updates. You can get information from our website or the Remind texting service. And make sure you are getting club and extension office emails. If you are not, go into your 4-H online profile and make sure your email is right, or add a second email if maybe the member and their parent both want to get the emails. Please contact a leader if you have any questions or concerns or ideas. If you have any ideas for virtual activities or things you would like to see, please reach out and let me know. We're all in this together, and we're just trying to make it work the best that we can this year. Make sure that you mark this date on your calendar, June 29th, so you can get all of the fair updates at that meeting video. And here's how to get your attendance points for tonight's meeting. You're going to complete the activity on the following slides by labeling the horse markings. There's one picture of facial markings, and there's another picture of the horse leg markings. I will also attach the worksheet in an email and email it to you. You can do it whichever way is easier for you. You don't need to try and print the worksheet off and fill it in. You can if you want to. A lot of times for the last meeting, people printed out, filled it in, and then took a picture and sent it to me, and that was fine. You could label a piece of paper or a text or an email with the numbers 1 through 8 and write the parts. Make it easy for yourself. Do it whatever way is easier for you. You might need to do some internet research to find out all of the different markings. And don't forget that those are due this Friday by midnight for your club attendance points. So here is the first picture. So you can pause this video or print this out, whatever is easiest for you. But there are 7 facial markings, and you're just going to number your paper 1 through 7 and write down what each of the markings is. On the next slide, same thing, you're going to label it 1 through 8 and label the leg markings. And again, I will attach the worksheet for you to see. Might be a little easier to see the pictures that way. But that is all we have for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions at all, please reach out to one of the leaders. We'll see you back online June 29th and hopefully in person at the fair in July. Bye.